might be wondering, why am I finding myself? What did I went through? What happened to me up to finding myself from nothing? Then this is what happened to me. This is what I went through. This is what I experienced. This is what the life showed me. Welcome. My name is Mercy Salina, and this is first episode of Finding Me. On 5th of May this year, of course, 2025, I found out the most shocking and surprising thing for me. I came back from my shift, night shift that I always went to, just my simple and normal routine, each and every day routine. I went back to my house where I was living, my place, and I found out that my savings, not even savings, all the money that I had, the money for bills, the money for groceries and foodstuffs, the money for rent and everything, each and every money that I had, it was such a huge amount of money though. I kept it in my house, and it's not like I will always keep them. I kept them because it was the money that was coming in and go. I was supposed to give it out to pay out the rents, to pay out the bills, to buy groceries. So I just kept it so I could start doing each and every one by one. I came home and found out that all of the money was gone. Someone stole it, of course, and I don't know who is it, because I asked all of my neighbors and no one knew about it. Even them, they was just shocked. So I couldn't understand anything, and I just decided to let it go. I found out that the purse that had that money was empty. I checked again and again and again in disbelief. Maybe I was just daydreaming. Maybe this is not the reality. Maybe I put in this zipper, not this one. I searched the whole purse and there was nothing. Everything was just empty. I was shocked. I froze at the place I was standing to. I froze there for almost half an hour. I was just standing. You know, my brain just stopped thinking about anything else. It's usually the moment that my heart stopped even feeling. I didn't even recognize if it was sad, it was paining. I didn't recognize if I should cry, I should scream, or I should just keep quiet, or I should just call someone. I was confused. I was disturbed. I couldn't understand anything. So I stood there like half an hour, then I moved myself to my bed. I lay down there, and I started crying. I cried, then I remember that God is still there with me. I started praying and telling God, not even praying, I don't know if it was complaining or praying or asking God, I don't even know how I name it. But I told God that, God, you're the one who know me. If you have put something like this to me, then you know that I'm going to win it. You'll not bring something like this to me if it's going to win me. I know you know that I'm strong, stronger than this challenge. So please give me that strength. I need to stand out. I don't want this single thing to start shaking me off. That's what I prayed for. And then I cried. I started crying. I cried until I fell asleep, because I was night shift and I didn't sleep the whole night. I cried until I fell asleep. I woke up then and I was still crying. I cried and cried and cried. Then my bro called me that day, before the day ended. Bro called me and I told me that, bro, everything is gone. I don't have money anymore. All of my money is gone. Bro started panicking again. Tell me, money, Mercy, why will you keep such amount of money in your house instead of depositing it? And I told him, bro, that money was supposed to be given out. I was supposed to pay bills. I was supposed to buy groceries. So it was just like, I couldn't deposit it because it was all going to go out. I was just going to remain with such a small amount. Was just for upkeep. And he was, if you are going to tell mom this kind of information, then you're going to kill her with high blood pressure. I told bro, don't tell her anything. I will tell her myself. I will know how to speak to her and she will understand without panicking. Then the next morning, my mama called me and I speak to her, and she also panicked somehow, but she understood. I look for some ways to survive. I look for some alternatives. I look for some different and different ways that I could make money so that I could at least survive. But you can't imagine, each and every way that I've tried, nothing has ever worked. I've went through rejections, I've went through denials, I've went through disapproved. Each and every single day comes with another bundle of pain, comes with another bundle of loss. I've experienced loss until it's the moment that I've already accepted it in my life. That God, if this is something that I'm going to go through at this period, then I will. But something that I will never do is to stop trying, is to give up. I will never. I will try and try and try. And if I'm going to get losses even more than 10,000 times, then I'm okay. Until the day that I will get approved, the day I will find myself again, the day that I will find the real purpose of me, I will not stop. So, in each and every time I tried, I look for alternatives, and if I find something, there are sometimes that I call some of my friends, some of my relatives, family members, and I explain to them that I don't have anything right now. Financially, I'm very broke. I've lost everything, and I'm still looking for somehow to survive. So please, you have something you can support me financially, then I'll be very grateful. And you can imagine, I've lost so many friends. I've lost so many relatives. People that call me sisters, brothers, I've lost them. I've lost so many people until the time that only person that I've left with is my mom. She's the only one that I can say that I have up to now. The only one that remained in my life up to now is my mother. Each and every people that I call them friends, people that I've even sacrificed myself for them, people that I even go through far and provide things for them when they were low, people that I'll spend some times and sacrifice for them, also ghosted. I don't know if either blocked my calls, either didn't receive my calls up to date. I lost people. Sometimes I sit down and say, maybe this is what's called the change. What's called starting afresh, starting a new life. After then, that my old place where all my money was gone, I shifted and moved to another place. Into this place, I say that I'm going to start afresh. If afresh from fake friends, fake people in my life, you got it. I want to start afresh. And if it means that I'm going to start it by myself, I'm going to start it by my own, then I'm ready. I'm going to start it right away. That's why I decided to come with this season. It's contained of 10 episodes, and I call them Finding Me series. I'm trying to find myself. I want to find me again. I want to find the real Mercy that I want, the real woman that I'm always dreaming to be. I want to find myself, even if it's a very difficult way. It doesn't matter how many time or what time I'm going to make it, even if it's for years, for months. It doesn't matter. Until I find myself, I won't stop. So this is Finding Me journey. We are going to have those 10 episodes, and we're going to talk about each and every single step that each and every person going through Finding Me journey will encounter. Maybe the steps of rejection. We call it a rejection therapy though. It's not a big deal, so we just get used to it and we struggle more. Sometimes life don't get easy. We just have to go more hard and more smarter. You got it. So yeah, we are going to start with how we can survive by your own. If you have relatives, you have people that will stand by you in your moment of when you are down, the moment when you don't have anything, then that's very cool. But if you are just like me, when all the people will run away from you, then it's still fine because we are strong and we are perfect by ourselves. God is there with us, so you're not alone. You are so much cool and perfect. So it's either you're going through any difficult situation, you're trying to find yourself again, you're trying to find a new you are trying to struggle again. Maybe you're going through difficulties in your career, going through difficulties in your marriage, in your life, in your family, in any situation that you are in. You wish that you could start afresh, you wish that you could start something new, you wish that you could build something new. Even if you want to renew something, you want to add something. This is our journey for us. This is not just my me journey, it's our journey. we are trying to build something that's more different, something that will awaken our sleeping me, that will awaken that soul that we want to be, that future that we want to build, that passion that's already burning inside us for a long time. We want to awaken it. We want to make it work. It doesn't matter how time it will take. We'll make it work. I'm going to portray a real struggle. How it means to start again from scratch. Start again from nothing, from zero. Not even zero, because for me, I'm going to start it from negative. I still have some debts. My mama has so much debts that she took for me so that I could at least pay the new rent of my new place that I moved in. I myself have some debts that my friend gave me some of her money. That was a very hard budgeted money. She gave me before I lost everything though. She gave me that money to fix my phone. After it fell down and cracked when I was in the hospital. Then after, I was supposed to pay her back when I reached my house. And that's when I reached my house, everything was gone just like that. I found myself then to negative, into debts. So this is our journey, and everything is going to work it out. Doesn't matter, everything is going to work. I'm going with that faith. It doesn't matter. In this step of faith, everything is going to work. So I'm going to start it. I know that I'm ambitious, and I'm not going to let the laziness stop me, the people stop me, or losses and denial stop me. No. This is a good journey. So thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned. Part 2 is coming. Thank you, and stay